Hey there, Wondering Witches. Welcome to this unboxing and flip through of Trick or Treat Tarot with illustrations by Jonathan Hunt and Guidebook by Barbara Moore. This deck is published by Llewellyn, which it's known for, its poor quality cardstock, unfortunately. But I had to get this Halloween themed tarot deck to add to my collection, mainly because Llewellyn had a 35% off sale recently. So, and unfortunately, this deck didn't make it into the video of 25 spooktacular tarot and oracle decks for Halloween. So it gets its own video with a solo spotlight here. Actually, I had mentioned in that video that my husband and I had a Halloween themed wedding, and after making that video, we booked a trip to Salem, Massachusetts to celebrate our 5-year wedding anniversary. And we leave tomorrow, so I am super stoked for this Halloween season. So here is the Trick or Treat Tarot big box. It's a magnetic clam shell box. You can see here on the back, it says, "When black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, shuffle the cards on Halloween. Welcome goblins and ghouls to a tarot deck of frights and fun, disguises and delights, divination and daring adventure. Featuring the irresistible illustrations of Jonathan Hunt and the expertise of best-selling author Barbara Moore, this Rider-Waite base deck is easy to use and includes a full-color guidebook for exploring the cards. Trick or Treat Tarot provides exactly what you need to confront fear, peer into the future, and create a unique identity that suits you every day, not just on the spookiest nights." And it says it includes an afterword by Mickey Mueller, best-selling author of Llewellyn's Little Book of Halloween. So here is the inside of the box. And here is the Trick or Treater's Companion, this guidebook, which has like over 200 pages. So I'm noticing that the lights are kind of reflecting off the boxes and so forth. So I'll put this over here and we'll take a look at this Trick or Treater's Companion. So the back of the deck, I believe, looks exactly like this first page. And I'm assuming that is the Nine of Swords. Let's see here. So this deck, or this guidebook here, I think there are color pictures for every card. So there's an introduction. And then you go to the basics. There's a lot of words so far. What questions can you ask tarot? How to do a reading. And then it gets into the major arcana. And then we start off with here, the Fool. There is like a description, then keywords for upright and for reverse. Let's see if there are full page for the minor arcana. There is as well. So it goes into the wands, and it looks like they're just calling wands wands. They're calling cups cups. And so there's no like Halloween theme switcheroo of the elements. There's swords, pentacles, and let's see if there's something at the end. There are spreads. There is a special Halloween treat tip. There's Halloween themed spreads, trick or treat spread. 4 cards, your costume, how you are approaching the situation. Trick, a challenge or obstacle to overcome. Treat, something that helps the situation. And bag of candy, what you get or the result of the situation. Then there's a haunted house spread. 6 cards here. And message from the other side spread. Gathering the harvest spread. Kind of like what you've planted, what grows. Then the basic spread, 1 card spread, 3 card spread. Horseshoe spread, 7 cards. So there's the past, that's affecting the present or the current situation, the immediate future, what will happen next, your attitude about the situation. Then other influences, people or circumstances affecting the situation, obstacles to overcome, and then the likely outcome. And then there is this, and there actually is a decent number of spreads. There's making a choice spread, there's your attitude, and then 3, is it, no, it's the benefits, the downsides, and probable outcome, and then spread with dynamic effect. These spreads are like the other spreads described above because they answer specific questions. They are a little different because they have touches of the dramatic or mysterious. So there's yes and no, soon or delay. Then the Celtic cross. And there's the afterword. All right. So let's see if the back of this guidebook, there's already like a scratch on it. I can see in a dent. Interesting. Basically says get ready for a fantastic adventure through 78 spooky and spectacular cards. This guidebook encourages you to try on a variety of persons as you delve into card meanings, explore spreads, and uncover answers to your greatest questions. Tarot reading can feel like gazing into a mirror that reflects your beliefs, fears, and desires. As you show off different identities in that mirror, you'll learn how to incorporate your favorites into a new version of yourself. Barbara Moore guides you along the way, teaching you everything from tarot basics to reverse meanings. This book is bursting with not only Halloween fun, but also deep divinatory wisdom. Happy haunting. Okay, so, yeah, Barbara Moore. I see her name when I searched the Llewellyn decks. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and pop this out. Oh, here's the inside the box. It looks kind of like Elvira type witch. And I'm going to take off this plastic here. Yeah, so Barbara Moore, she's done stuff like Llewellyn's Classic Tarot, Steampunk Tarot, Wizard's Tarot, Tarot in Wonderland, and a bunch of others. I don't think I have any of her decks except for this one. I've looked at those, been curious at the other ones that she's done, but this is the first one to really jump out at me. So hopefully this cardstock isn't junk. Hopefully. We'll see. Put this back over here. So here is the back of the deck, and here is the card. Flexible, like standard size, kind of and glossy. Let's see if you can see a reflection. Yeah, you can see a reflection off of it. And let's take a look at these cards. So we start here with the Fool. I really do like how this deck kind of shows realistic aspects of, humans enjoying the holiday of Halloween. It's interesting with the Fool here, you can see perhaps the trick-or-treat pumpkin, like jack-o'-lantern holder. Is that what it is called? Trick-or-treat bag. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I trick-or-treated. The thing you put candy in when you go trick-or-treating. It's got a sad face on it, which is not typically what I would think of for the Fool. There is like this tattered kind of like sheet to be a ghost costume, but yeah, that's kind of similar to the concept of the Fool, of really just, taking just the clothes on their back and a small little like sack tied to a stick type of thing. But there's usually like a sentiment of excitement and happiness, but that's not really showing in this card here. Here is the Magician with all the elements. The High Priestess. It's like a tarot card reader. The Empress looks like the kangaroo handing out candy. The Emperor, that is it dressed as the Headless Horseman? Or maybe it actually is the Headless Horseman. Here's the Hierophant, kind of like a Mr. Rogers type of vibe to it. Seems like this person is maybe telling ghost stories to the little kidlings. Here's the Lover's card with very much Morticia and Gomez vibes from the Addams Family. There's the Chariot, kind of like Dr. Seuss looking cat, and I forget the names of these little creatures. It's got a C and a J on it. Maybe it starts with that. Then you have this Strength card. It's got Belle and the Beast vibes off of it. Here's the Hermit. I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe making it rain candy from a rooftop. Wheel of Fortune. It kind of seems like the red pill, blue pill, red candy, blue candy matrix choice. Here's the Justice card, and it looks like perhaps the Monopoly, the Millionaire Man in Monopoly, and the Statue of Liberty. Here's the Hanged Man, and it looks like a vampire. Similar, the Dark Mansion Tarot also has a vampire as its hanged man. Here is a death card. Oh, handing a rose to somebody. Temperance. Mixing up a cocktail. And you gotta have, apparently, the sexy devil for the devil. You have Frankenstein and the Tower. Got this good witch ballerina for the star. You have the moon here. Not sure if it's supposed to be bobbing for apples as an Aztec goddess. You have the sun, sunflower blowing out candles on a bat cake. You have the Judgment card here. Looks like someone dressed as a trumpet playing angel in a graveyard. And the World, the Fool in the first card now has a smile on its face, showing oh, maybe the jack-o'-lantern carrier thing is sad because it's empty, and it's happy here because it's full. So here is the Wands family. So the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, brains on the wands, indicating a zombie. Okay. There is the Three of Wands, kind of the moon, and the outfit indicates American Werewolf in London. You have the Four of Wands with some parent and baby things, baby looking things. There's the Five of Wands. There's Six of Wands, kind of like going to medieval times, watching the show. There is the Whack-a-Mummy, Seven of Wands. That's funny. Eight of Wands, these little bats carrying wands. Nine of Wands, kind of got Star Wars lightsaber action. You have this Ten of Wands, it looks like a big ogre carrying a bunch of wands. Page of Wands, someone in a dragon costume and a megaphone that's got like fake flames coming out of it. Oh my gosh, the Knight of Wands. You've got this gladiator and this cute little like horsey. Queen of Wands. You've got this sassy witch. King of Wands. You've got this charming vampire. And now we are getting into the cups. There is the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, definitely with that hairstyle, it's Hocus Pocus vibes. Four of Cups, someone who's OD'd on the Halloween treats. There's Five of Cups. There's Six of Cups with the, looks like the Joker. Seven of Cups, pick your poison like a Tinkerbell. We've got the Eight of Cups. Not sure what this person's supposed to be dressed as, like maybe a Martian supervillain, space person. Got the Nine of Cups, this mermaid, and it looks like the head of a creature from the Black Lagoon back there. Ten of Cups, got the Wizard of Oz family. Got Page of Cups, looks like a jellyfish. Knight of Cups, looks like a knight with a cape and green hair. Queen of Cups, I'm not sure if this is like a zombie good witch. King of Cups, creature from Black Lagoon. And now we're into the swords. There's Ace of Swords. Two of Swords, looks like lightsabers. Someone's squatting on top of a tombstone. Three of Swords, and instead of a heart, it's like a smashed pumpkin. There's Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Oh, they're bullying that yellow crayon. Six of Swords. It looks like the Grim Reaper and like kids on this like monster canal boat tour. Seven of Swords, a raccoon and a jester. Raccoon is kind of indicates like a sneaky, causing some trouble. You've got Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords, that's like a princess and a horrifying monster. You got Ten of Swords, like this larger than life-size voodoo doll being stabbed in the heart. You have Page of Swords. It's almost, I mean, I don't think it was intended for it, but it's got that kind of Moon Knight look to the costume. There's the Knight of Swords, again another Moon Knight type of thing going on. Queen of Swords. King of Swords, got that like scream mask going on. And here we are in the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I'm putting together this scarecrow. Four of Pentacles. I don't know the name of this person, but it reminds me of the voodoo guy in The Princess and the Frog. You have the Five of Pentacles, where these kids are like, oh heck, no, I'm not wanting to go into that house. The Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. It's got like a Elvis kind of vibe. Eight of Pentacles. It's like Cruella de Vil and the Dalmatians. Nine of Pentacles with that Mistress of the Dark, Elvira vibes. And Ten of Pentacles. You got the monsters going on in this. Page of Pentacles. It's like a zombie bunny. Is that supposed to be like... What's that one movie with Jake Gyllenhaal? Dark something. Donnie Darko. That's it. Then the Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of a Viking. Queen of Pentacles. Not sure if it's just a homemade princess or queen outfit. And the King of Pentacles. Is that like a werewolf? Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at how these cards shuffle. I don't mind Llewellyn cardstock because they shuffle well to me. But I saw some reviews with people saying that the cards chipped, bent. So that's how they shuffle. And let's go ahead and do another one. We'll do some side shuffle. Yeah, looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and do more shuffling of these cards and we'll get into a deck interview. Welcome back. I went ahead and shuffled this Trick or Treat Tarot deck pretty well, and I'm going to go ahead and do a deck interview. I am going to pick 4 upright consecutive cards to tell me about the essence of the deck, its current strength, current limitation, what it can teach, and I will use the bottom of the deck to identify its current energy. And I'll go ahead and read the guidebook for those cards. So let's see what we get. So in terms of its essence, you have the 10 of Pentacles. In terms of its current strength, you have the Sun. Its limitation, Knight of Pentacles. What it wants to teach, King of Cups. And then the bottom of the deck, its energy, current energy, 3 of Cups. Okay, that's pretty cool. So in terms of its essence with the 10 of Pentacles, I get that it's about, emotional and material stability and really finding the treasures in day-to-day life. In terms of its current strength being the Sun, I have a sense of its joy and innocence and wanting to kind of spread that positive energy. In terms of its current limitations with the Knight of Pentacles, I would say its ability to really set its path forward, like to really come to its full potential. That's its current limitation, and what it wants to teach with this King of Cups is a sense of really living life from the heart, being supportive of others, caring, connecting to others, connecting to your intuition, and really embracing the aspect of kind of like the collective, and the current energy with the Three of Cups. A sense of celebration, definitely celebrating Halloween season. So let's read these corresponding descriptions. Get into the Ten of Pentacles first. So here's the Ten of Pentacles. What a lovely, stable, multi-generational family. With all those pentacles, they must be very rich, which doesn't guarantee happiness but can make life easier. It's so heartwarming to see relations love and accept each other despite such big differences in lifestyle and interests. But that's what true family is all about. When this card comes up, the past, present, and future are in a harmonious groove, creating a stable and abundant life. You might confuse this with the Ten of Cups, and they are similar. While the Cups card is about emotional connection and support, the Pentacles is a more material card. It focuses on wealth and physical goods as well as generational connections. Good decisions in the past made for a happy present, which allows great planning for an even brighter future. It can indicate an inheritance, family, business, investments, anything with roots in the past or an eye to the future. Keywords: stable family, security, abundance, comfort, roots, plan for the future. Reverse: keeping up with the Joneses and sincerity, pretension, domestic troubles, debt, family problems. So let's read the Sun with respect to its current strength. Most people with That's what it looks like. Most people with birthdays around Christmas don't like it because their special day gets a little lost. But have you ever heard a Halloween birthday person complain? Unlike the Christmas babies, they seem to feel like Halloween is a big old party all for them. When this card comes up, happiness is coming your way. All that talk about birthdays is because it's a good way to explain what this card means. It feels like the best, most perfect birthday ever. This is one of the simplest of tarot cards. It represents all the sunny, uplifting emotions and experiences in life. On a less thrilling note, it can also mean clarity. So if you've been uncertain or lost, the sun will burn away the clouds of confusion. Another cool thing this card does is improve and brighten all other cards around it. It gives your whole reading a little boost, like an espresso shot of joy. Keywords: happiness, joy, fun, optimism, enthusiasm, glory, clarity, success, celebration, energy, good fortune, greatness, life. Reversed: ego, false impressions, delayed happiness, depression, burnt out, partial success, and complete victory. That's interesting that the Sun here has such negative meanings in the reverse. Some decks have 0 negative meanings for the Sun. So let's take a look at Knight of Pentacles. Also, I feel like the wording of the descriptions is just like not the way you would expect it to read. It feels kind of choppy, or maybe I'm just reading it in a very choppy way. It doesn't roll off the tongue or off what you would anticipate. So let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles, its current limitations. Here's what the guidebook looks like. There must be some very valuable candy behind that door. Why else would such a vicious warrior be protecting it? Unfortunately, he looks like he's going to be there a while. We probably can't take him, but maybe a well-timed distraction would work. You make a ruckus and I'll rush the door. When this card comes up, it represents someone who values resources of all sorts. They understand principles that drive the world and are masters of efficiency, time management, and timing. Knowing there are ideal times to act, they are the most patient of the knights. They understand how money flows and how to get it flowing in the direction. Unlike the other knights, they are interested in relationships because a network is a valuable resource. Like all the Pentacles, they can be downright dull and appear slow to those who don't get the importance of timing. If they promise to do something, you can count on them. They are a most reliable ally. Keywords: focus, goal-oriented, practical, patient, cautious, dedicated, loyal. Reversed: overly cautious, hesitant, tedious, boring, slow. So let's take a look at the King of Cups, who represents what this deck wants to teach us. And this is what it looks like. The Sea King thinks you are just as charming as can be. Want to sit by his throne and share some of his slimy green beverage? No? You might want to reconsider that. Refusing his friendly overtures might cause offense. Do you really want this guy's mischievous malice oozing in your direction? When this card comes up, it represents someone who makes decisions from their heart that benefit relationships and, when possible, a greater good. While idealistic, like the Knight of Cups, the King is not naive and never loses sight of the big picture. The world is rarely kind to tender-hearted dreamers. This king has suffered, making them very empathetic, but never a dupe. See, that's just a strange sentence. They realize that understanding the world is essential because you can't play the game if you don't know the rules. To enlist the sympathy and help of this person, be sincere and make sure your idea truly serves a greater good in some way. Try to trick them, and you'll feel the wrath generated by all the wounds they've suffered. Keywords: authority, experience, idealistic, empathetic, balanced decision, mature. Reversed: unhealthy emotionally, childish, pouting, melancholy, vengeful. And let's take a look at the Three of Cups, the current energy of the deck. And that's what it looks like in the book. Here are three weird sisters just sharing a brew, raising a glass to spirits and friends, past and present. Or maybe they are brewing up something to summon the dead. You just never know what these crazy gals are up to. It's none of our business anyway. As long as they are having fun and not hurting anyone, let them celebrate. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the one to break up their party. When this card comes up, put on your going out clothes and text your posse. Invite them over for movie night or game night or just hang out. This card is about casual gatherings, not social obligations. More importantly, it is about being with people you genuinely like and enjoy being with. It doesn't matter what you do, the company is everything. Being with these people is important. It feeds your soul and strengthens the bonds between you. Relationships need attention. A laid-back get-together is an easy way to nurture the connections with those you care about. Keywords: casual parties, friendship, fun, abandon, connections, savoring the moment. Reverse: excessive partying, the morning after, awkward situations, feeling left out. And what I am just reminded of is that the Hocus Pocus house is in Salem, Massachusetts. So I will get to be taking a look at that in a couple days. So this is Trick or Treat Tarot. I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of the deck. If you have any comments about the deck or recommendations for other Halloween themed tarot or oracle card decks, I would be happy to hear about it. We'll see you next time. Take care.